previous episode of Life is Strange.
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
He called film little pieces
What
of
the
time.
fuck?
But he could be talking about photography.
Or have you done something wrong? Talk to me.
Hey, Victoria.
What do you want, Max?
I see everything here at Blackwell. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, and leave me alone.
For reals, Warren, this is between you and me.
Don't insult me. Max, go on.
Hey, leave him alone! Max? Chloe?
It makes perfect sense I'd see you today.
Welcome home, Max.
That's Rachel Amber. Her missing person posters are all over Blackwell.
6 months ago, she just left Arcadia. Without a word. Without me. Something happened to her.
Wait, is that grass? Tell me the truth. That's an order.
I didn't black out. I had another vision. The town is going to get wiped out by a tornado.
Max, tell me everything.
Something good. Oh, something good. Oh, something good. Oh, something good tonight. Make me forget about you for now. Get high. Hit the floor before you go.
And welcome back, fellow adventurers, to Let's Play Life is Strange. Welcome to episode 2. And as we saw in previous episodes of this Let's Play, this is one of
I'm
those...
so wrecked after staying up all night. I could use my rewind to catch a few more Z's, but maybe I better save my strength.
one of those episodes where, again, we get a little bit of interior monologue from Max. And you can just kind of hang out here for as long as you want. Although eventually we have to get on with the story. So let's get up out of bed.
No amount of rewind will keep me clean. I still need a shower.
And we'll make sure we get you one, Max. Now, one thing I want to point out before we kind of start this episode proper here is the kind of recap that you guys saw just beforehand. This was something that I was very pleasantly surprised about. As many of you have seen in my previous Let's Plays, especially of the Dragon Age series, I basically had to make those kinds of recaps before episodes or chapters all on my own, based on previous footage from the Let's Plays. And I've basically been doing that for years. This was the first game I've ever played where that was actually built into the game itself. Whenever you start a new episode, it's kind enough to basically recap the previous one. So that's kind of nice. It saves me some work in doing that myself. There's only one thing that I would critique it on, though, and that is it's a catch-all recap. In other words, you might have noticed that during the recap, there was absolutely no mention of what decisions Max made in the previous episode. If I had designed that, I would have included that in the recaps. That way, when you start a loaded, you load your
Being a
game.
superhero is dirty work. I need a shower.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it. When you start a new episode, it would recap the decisions that you'd make, that you had made, so that you could kind of double check to make sure that all the most important decisions were what you thought they'd been in the previous game. So I think that could be both, flow well with how the story is presented, and be a little bit of just practical use in helping to confirm with the player what choices you've made. But anyway, still nice to see it officially part of the game, because it really gives you the feeling that this is a serial story. Let's go ahead and look around here. First, let's have a look at our phone. We've gotten some texts. Quite a series of texts, actually. This is going to actually give us our first objective, really. Let's back up. And let's see. We are... where are we? Oh, well, actually, I guess we're at the beginning, because we actually have not texted with Chloe before. You there, hippie? What about that fucking snow? What about your new power? Or have you gone back in time and figured it all out? I can't go back that far, smartass. And I need your help. Like when you told Stepdork it was your weed. But for reals, we need to talk. Or eat an assbuster breakfast at Two Whales, my treat. Sold. It's good to have minions. Got a bail, master. Breakfast is a go. And then the following morning. You there, Mad Max? Like I said, always for you. No emoji. Sad face. Meet me at the diner in 40. I'll be there. Do not be late or I'll know time is not on your side. Don't get high like in my room. On my way. You are evil. 40 minutes or else. Let's see what other text we've got. We got a text from Max's mom. Hi, honey. Your principal sent me an email saying that he is concerned about your attitude and behavior, that you are not fitting in well and hiding in your dorm room. I know it's hard to be away from home, even if you are all grown up now. But you are there to change the world with your camera. Please call me soon to chat. We miss you. Hugs and kisses, Mommy. Hey, honey, I hope you didn't forget to water that plant we gave you, but don't drown it either. Mommy. And that is a subtle hint here. We watered our plant last episode. So actually, if you water it again at this point, you're going to overwater it. So we will not water it this time. I learned that the hard way the first time I went through the episode. We got a new photo. You guys remember we took this one, seeing Chloe with the sunset. Probably my favorite one from the whole batch here. And, we missed some, but again, it's just a collectible thing. It doesn't really have an impact on the story. Here we have some new journal entries. Again, I'll just page through these 2 pages here, and if you'd like to stop the video and read them, feel free. Okay.
Even with all this crazy shit going on, it is so cool having Chloe back in my life again. Like no time has passed.
Musing on the idea of time. Pretty much the theme of the game, almost.
The Max Caulfield Photo Memorial Wall.
Nothing new for that one. And I don't think... Yeah, you can't... Unfortunately, this time you can't turn the lights on. But oh well. We have a book down here next to the bed. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's her backpack. So that just takes us to the same screen. We have the mirror.
Whoa. Hello, zombie face. This is what happens when you research quantum physics all night.
As a person who teaches physics, I have respect for Max trying to bone up on some basic principles. Although in this case, given that she's looking for the physics of time travel, I'm guessing she's looking at some theoretical texts.
Mrs. Hoyda is still out sick. I heard somebody say she has severe depression. Poor thing.
Here we have the schedule here. Quite the liberal arts education. So all over different kinds of classes here. Ah, shower supplies.
Just because some ass pranked a girl's shampoo bottle and her hair fell out, we have to safeguard our toiletries. So, summer camp.
Yikes.
Okay, Max, let's hit the showers now.
See what's in the drawer?
Uh-oh. I wonder if I'll ever wear a watch again.
Indeed. Time has taken on a new meaning for Max.
Good morning, clothes. I hope you slept well. Now, shall it be my Gucci shirt with the Vuitton jacket?
And this is another thing I appreciate. In many adventure games, actually, if you go back to another scene and you are able to look at the same stuff, if it's not part of figuring out a puzzle or progressing the story, oftentimes you just get the exact same dialogue when they observe something. But for the most part in this game, when you go to a new episode, whatever you end up looking at, even if you've looked at it previously, will come with new dialogue.
Would Man Ray call them selfie-portraits?
But not all the time. Because I believe that's the same one we got last time. So for this game, it's a little bit of a mixed bag.
Meanwhile, my guitar gently sleeps.
I might play a little of that just for the heck of it before we go. Because I don't think we come back to the dorm room this episode.
Now I have to wonder if any of these films are based on a true story.
Sure looks like Max has been really hitting the books. And you might think, how is that possible? And then you remember, oh yeah, Max can go back in time. So, I guess it's implied. I don't think she actually comes out and says it. At least I don't recall. But basically, you can use your time rewind power and the fact that you retain knowledge to go through a whole pile of books all in one night or in one evening. So, convenience.
Good morning, Lisa. Your leaves are lovely today. I may not have a green thumb, but I have a green finger. This picture will capture this crazy historic moment in my life.
All right, let's take it.
No smiling. Take your power seriously.
Let's see, does that picture show up here? Let's... Gotta remember what's the... Ah, here we go. Nope. That's too bad. Let's check out the laptop.
I could get lost doing time travel research. Me and the search engine have become one. If only I could be this focused on homework.
I think you have a little bit more personal invested interest in this topic, though, Max. Oh, I see. I guess it's because she didn't actually take the photograph. It's just sitting there on the desk now. Let's use the laptop.
Warren is blowing up my inbox now. As long as he helps me figure this out.
Ah, good old Warren. Hey, Max. The doctor is in the house. I've been thinking long and hard about your weird request. I just sent you a bunch of physics and science links, and without further ado, here's a few time travel films you must see. I'll send more as they come to mind. The doctor expects a full explanation for your newfound chrono interest. The Time Machine, the 1960 version. Fun early steampunk sci-fi, and Morlock's faces melt. Primer, lo-fi time travels in Dallas. Brilliant. I'll explain it to you after you watch it. Time After Time. H.G. Wells uses his time machine to chase Jack the Ripper to modern-day San Francisco. Super cool and clever. Pulp Fiction. Serious. Switching between timelines gives a good basic outline of relativity. Plus Uma. Somewhere in Time. Big cult around this romantic sci-fi written by Richard Matheson. The best kind of chick flick. You'll cry like a baby. I did. Time Slip. You can borrow my copy of this awesome Japanese flick. Or we can watch it together. Sony Chiba and his soldiers end up back in samurai days. Basically, tanks versus ninjas. Time Cop. Jean-Claude Van Damme does the splits on a kitchen counter in his underwear. Need I say more? That's all the time I have now, as I do have actual quantum physics to plow through, and not your fun Back to the Future homework that I never get. Now that you've discovered the art of science, I expect to see you in the lab more as well. I could always use a new partner in time. Get it? Don't hit. I'm leaving. Doctor Who? Ah, such a geek.
This is so insane, it sounds logical to me.
Oops. That was my fault.
Warren is blowing up. This is so insane, it sounds logical to me.
Alright. Accidentally hit the right mouse button by mistake there. Join the Chrononauts. Time travel is not just science fiction. History has recorded numerous cases of individuals who have managed to bend all rules of the space-time continuum. The present dilemma is that those who can navigate temporal dimensions are rightly reluctant to reveal themselves due to the impact of public and government scrutiny. Nations around the world have spent literally billions of dollars trying to build, in top secret, their own version of a time machine. Thankfully, this is not a case where infinite revenue equals control of the infinite. Or you might not be reading this website at all. This is where the Chrononauts enter the picture. It's clear based on vast scientific information that time travel is only applicable on a person-by-person basis, not driven nor dominated by any one particular physics or thermodynamic calibration. For this reason, we have created a forum where past, present, and future time travelers can share tips, ideas, and experiences to guide those navigating the rocky seas of time. Hence our moniker, the Chrononauts, brave solitary adventurers on an infinite voyage. Register within the forum and step into a river of time without fear of being swept away. Oof. Seems legit. Anyway, moving on.
This wormhole thing makes total sense, but doesn't explain how I can do what no scientist ever has.
Welcome to the wonderful world of the wormhole. A term lazily overexploited in science and science fiction. For neophytes, visualize a wormhole like an invisible tunnel from one end of space to another. Thus, if wormholes exist, time travel is possible and probable. The human trick is to discover the means or device needed to link and traverse both ends of this time tunnel. Einstein's theory of relativity posits that this is within the realm of theory, while a new generation of physicists hopes to develop an actual working model of this fascinating space-time conundrum. Inside Wormhole are links and articles relating to the most recent developments of this fluid theory.
I would say this is some crazy shit, but now I'm not so certain. Should I sign?
Why are quantum physicists trying to control time? As you read these words, physicists and scientists from around the world are using taxpayer-funded government programs to shatter our notions of time and space, potentially altering the course of history itself. For example, Australian researchers are using photons to simulate quantum particles as they travel through time itself. Even though quantum time mechanics is a very recent theory, first predicted in 1991, it has caught fire within the scientific community, who eliminated ethics and morality from their dangerous experiments. Not that I'm aware of. Now, to be fair, I would say that there is some compelling evidence that very small subatomic particles may be able to travel back for some very small amounts of time. But, to the best of my knowledge, at least of this recording, there's been no evidence of time travel on any macroscopic scale.
And I thought I was into Halloween. Dana is not messing around here.
Bring it, Blackwell bloodsuckers. Next to prom night and big football, my favorite time of year is the annual Ghoul Days Black Halloween Party. Picture me busting a Thriller zombie move. Principal Wells has given us almost carte blanche to decorate the halls and gym within taste and safety, so I want every student to be scared shitless when they walk into their classes. I know you all have tons of homework as I do, but let's make this a Halloween that Blackmail will never forget. The decoration committee meets in the gym at 3:30 next Wednesday, October 10th. This gives you plenty of time to not have any excuses for flaking. And if you don't show up and help haunt the halls, the boogeyman will get you. Let's show Blackwell our ghoul power. Pleasant screams. Dana of the Dead. Now that's an invitation. Full of puns, I approve. We have sticky notes.
I can't keep my eyes open, but I know there's a scientific answer.
Do we actually have all the text for this? We do. Yeah, why not? What if I'm one of Hawking's fabled time tourists? Even though he once made fun of time travel, now he believes its possibility. Or he's still fucking with us. He's a genius imp. Time is like a river. Quote by Einstein. Bullshit. I'm drowning in time. I'm assuming that's Max's note. My head hurts after longer rewind and thinking about this now. Ah, okay, yeah, so this is a little bit more explicit. She has been rewinding all night. Take a giant step backward for mankind. Schrodinger's cat could exist in 2 different time zones. Hello, time kitty. Quantum entanglement. Energy disperses as particles reach equal distribution. This means that time has a fragile foundation. Nothing is written in stone. The law of thermodynamics can obviously be broken, so no rules, only guidelines. That's a strong statement. Burn your clock. Time is like an arrow by Newton. Or is time like 2 arrows at the same velocity hitting 2 targets, independent of each other, leading to 2 different results? What the hell am I writing? I'm assuming this is when she was getting very tired. That's when real inspiration strikes. Rewind only limited by time itself. Right now, I only have enough time to go back a certain amount of time. Irony or evolution? Maybe I have to do time exercises? How? This is kind of nice because it really explores some of the stuff that might go through your mind if you suddenly figured out that you can somehow time travel. A lot of authentic kind of thoughts and questions.
I could rewind for days and read all of these books. Will I really find any insight into my power?
Photographs?
That's the only tourist picture I let them take of me at the Space Needle.
I think these are repeats.
That was a good hockey game. Man, Kristen and Fernando were so drunk hanging on the Fremont Troll.
Yep. That is one of the Echo statements.
Cartier-Bresson, Doisneau, Hamilton, the greatest. It would be fun to get some peeps together and play a real game instead of drama games.
Mystic enchantment cards. Yeah. Hello, local version of Magic the Gathering, I'm assuming. Okay. I think that's the full rounds here. Do we use our cell phone? Oh, that's just the same as reading the cell phone. The command changed, so I thought maybe there's something else. Shall we play a little bit? Just a little bit. Play out your problems, Max. I like that she's playing the melody of the song that the episode started with. All right. We'll just turn on the stereo and then we'll head and go take a shower. Because why not do so to background music? There we go. That's the song back.
This totally reminds me of being a kid in my room. Sorry, Mom. I can make my bed whenever I want. Booyah.
So we will make the bed because we want to.
I am so not a rebel. I always like my bed to be neat and tidy. Thanks, Mom.
Something good.
Courtney, seriously? Do not forget I need those papers before tonight. Like now. Thanks, Sherry.
Yeah, of course, Victoria. I'll get the tests and papers to you this afternoon. I am so on it. Consider it done.
Victoria is holding court from her dorm room, it seems. Anything else to look at around back here? I think we saw that one before, didn't we?
But what's this poster really trying to tell me?
Yeah, we've seen that one before. This is Brooke's room.
No Brooke here.
No one outside from we can see. Oh, well, at least no one messed with our blank face. See if what happens if we bother Victoria.
Fine, I won't disturb you.
We get ignored.
I think I'll be way too scared to go.
Ah, welcome to the Black Halloween Dust Tonight costume dance party.
This is like the public DNA of our dorm.
Yeah, I think we've seen this one already as well. Yep. Just checking. Oh, not again.
The marks of Satan.
Alright, let's get rid of it. Poor Kate.
Ow!
Whoops. Oh, did you get slammed by the toilet paper? Let's try that again.
Ow!
Oh, darn it. I missed it again. Alright, we'll go back a little bit farther. There we go.
Alyssa, can you stand over there?
Okay, Max, if that makes you happy. Wow,
Bingo.
now that was close. Thank you, Max.
If you might think to yourself, is this going to become a running gag? The answer is yes.
Why, hello again, Alyssa.
Okay, Max. That's twice you've saved me from a projectile weapon. Are you my guardian angel?
Hardly. I just have a sixth sense for trouble. I'm glad to help you out.
Blackwell has a surplus of assholes. Oh, by the way, Warren said you borrowed his epic film flash drive. I didn't know you were a sci-fi geek like us. What's your favorite?
I'm going to go with mine on this one. Well, at least between these three.
I love the idea of going back in time to fix mistakes in Groundhog Day.
I barely want to go forward in time, much less go backward.
I hear you, but it's all about the choices you make now.
You and Warren do know your sci-fi. Be careful, you might make Brooke jealous.
I'll just pretend I have no idea what you mean.
Whatever are you implying? Okay, let's go back and erase the slate again. Alright, now we're good. Is Kate in?
Kate is an early bird. She might be up and gone.
Oh, okay. I think we've seen
Could be
that
fun.
before.
Glad I'm not the only lonely nerd around here. Thanks for the warning.
And all of those. Now, we will make our way in there in just a moment, because that is our current objective. Okay, Dana's having a good time in here.
This is both sad and pathetic.
Oh, yeah. We read that before, too. People are sleeping? The sun's out. Someone must have had a late night, just like Max did.
I've never seen Dana this bouncy and happy without a pot of coffee. Hi, Dana. How are you?
Much better than yesterday. I'm glad we talked.
Me too. I know it's good to just talk about this stuff.
You're almost psychic. I felt like you knew everything anyway. By the way, the best and biggest news of the day is that Trevor asked me to the Halloween shindig.
That's awesome, Dana.
At least we're showing our faces together in public. So you absolutely should go with us. Borrow one of my outfits and come as a cute geek couple with your bitch Warren.
I'm not big on cosplay.
Don't let life pass you by, Max. So, are you coming to the party or not?
There's nothing really preventing us from going to the party at this point, so step out of our comfort zone a little bit.
Why the fuck not? If I hate it, I can always go back to my room.
That's the spirit, Max. After this, you'll be ready for a rave.
It does sound like fun. Now I have to go contemplate my party future.
But as you notice, there's no butterfly saying your choices shall have consequences. So in the end, I guess it didn't matter that much. Lots of makeup.
Speaking of Halloween, look at all this makeup. At least Dana knows how to use it.
Oh, you don't have to about that, Max. We already covered all of this last episode.
Curiosity killed the Max. Who will survive and what will be left of them? Don't say that out loud, dork.
It's open to Facebook, it seems.
That would be fun to put skulls and ghosts all over Blackwell.
Here's the same email that Dana just sent out.
Like I could pull this look off. Hello, Victoria.
Ooh, rollerblades.
Rollerblades. Oh, I wanted to be a derby girl, but I almost broke my feet just putting them on.
Cheerleader outfit.
I can't even imagine what life would be like being a cheerleader. Dramatic, I guess. Dana takes her Blackwell spirit seriously.
Trevor's jacket.
Trevor is making himself comfortable. Ugh, hope they don't get busted. That is so damn cute how much Dana is into this Halloween party.
She's got the spirit. Yep, think we're good. Anything new on this board?
I'd love to make a photo collage of every person who've posted these.
Nope.
Man, people here are merciless.
Nope.
Go away! People sleeping!
Oh, that's right.
Clearly not a morning person.
You were the one who was complaining about Dana's music.
Samuel truly is a weirdo. But he is great at cleaning up.
He's good at his job.
Go Miss Grant. Not sure if I will, though. I'm a loser.
We have Brooke and Juliet here. Is Taylor in?
Taylor is no doubt being led around by Victoria, as usual.
Brooke, how you doing?
There's Brooke, looking smarter than everybody. Hey, Brooke.
Oh, hi, Max.
Did you see the freak snowfall yesterday?
I was riveted by that weird snow flurry yesterday.
I can't tell if you're being serious or not. Since I'm a science noob, I was wondering if you could explain it.
I'm serious. Even meteorologists can't explain that snow. I bet Warren can. Did you talk to him yet?
Not yet.
No, not at all. He's my friend, not my mother.
True. And Warren really loves to talk meteorology with me, since I'm one of the few who can talk back. Talk to you later, Max.
Were you trying to say something without so many words, Brooke? Maybe a little jealousy? Hard to tell for sure. Hello, Juliet.
Whatever they're watching must be hot stuff. Hello, Juliet.
Hey, Max, did you check out Kate's hot video yet?
Huh?
That's so not cool.
I didn't get wasted on camera and get busy with the Vortex Club.
Kate's not like that, and you know it.
Really? Check her out and tell me what she's like.
Do you believe everything you see? Like Zachary sexting Dana?
Ouch.
Touché. Now I feel like an ass. Thanks for finding out the truth yesterday.
What did you do about Victoria pulling that crap?
Nothing yet. My mind works in devious ways too.
Glad to see you're back in action.
You have a good heart, Max. And I won't watch Kate's video anymore. Or pass it on.
That's the spirit. Thanks, Juliet.
Sure. Talk to you later.
Strange. Of what video is she speaking of? Sounds like more trouble for Kate, though.